Hi, this is Tweek. Today we're going to take some of my favorite things. Images from old cards, a paper box, some paints, some sparklies, and we're going to add some music to that and create our own music boxes. Join me, it'll be really fun. I find making my own music box to be really enjoyable. It incorporates a lot of things that I like to do. I like to paint, I like to find imagery, and I like decorating boxes and adding music to them. So here's what we do. You'll need a few supplies. And one of the things I ordered online were these white boxes, 2x4 white paper boxes. They have a very simple lid. That is what's going to house your music box. And to begin with, we're going to create a template to show where we want to drill a hole to place the music box. I ordered these music boxes, and what we do is take the music box and place it inside one of the corners. I'm working this in the back of the box, not underneath. Some music boxes wind underneath. Mine's going to go to the back. And once you have that set up, we created a template and put it on the back of the box. Make a mark so you know where to put the drill for the hole. And gently, because this is just paper, you don't have to push real hard. And just give it a pulse. Done. It's got a little bit of mess there. So I take the key and push it through so we can see that once we add the music box in, that piece is going to hook together and that's going to work. Next, we want to find an image that we like to Mod Podge onto the top of the box. And what I like to do is, I don't know if you save old cards, but I do. So I look for an image. Sometimes I like the image to fit the music that's going in the box, but today I'm just looking for something that I like. So go through the cards, go through books that are old that you don't mind tearing up, go through old calendars, anything that has an image that you like to see, and I'm going to go with this one here. And what I did was I made a template of the top of the box. It's a little bit smaller because I want a little bit of an edge around the top of the box, so that I could take this and put it over the image, and usually I would hold it up to a light so that I could see through what was going to show up. You see the shadow of the template gives you the picture that's going to be on the box. And I'm trying to fit the whole of this snowflake into the image. So once I've got where I think I like it, and I do, I'm going to flip this over and hold it tight, and I'm simply going to cut around to get the image off the card. And here we have our image. So I'm going to Mod Podge this image onto this box. But I don't want to overextend the lid. This is paper, so if you overextend it, you might weaken the edge. So what I'd like to do, I take another box ready to go, and just let it support the lid. So I'm going to push down and paint, but I'm not going to overextend that lid. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit on the top, and you want to work pretty quick because the Mod Podge does dry quickly. I'm getting just enough there to coat the top of the lid, and then I'm going to place the image on it, and that will adhere. You have a little bit of time to wiggle it around a bit depending on how much of an edge you want around the edge. So what I'm going to do is let it sit for a moment, and to speed up the process, I'm going to use a hairdryer to let it set. Because now we're going to add another layer of Mod Podge over the whole image. And here we go. The Mod Podge is dry, and I was pleased to see that the image, the iridescence in the image, actually shines through still. That's nice. I'm going to paint the outer edges of the box, and then Mod Podge that after the paint is dry, and then we'll finish up by adding the music box in the lid holder. So here we go. that looks good. I got a little bit on me, of course, but none on the inside. Next decision. It looks really pretty. If I was going to leave it just like this, I would put some Mod Podge there just to shine it up a little bit. But I would like to take this one a step further, which means I'm going to augment it with some fabric. And the fabric I'm going to use is this silvery fabric. I think that'll look really pretty, and I think it will complement the star on the top. Just go right down the center. And I'm going to make 2 strips of 3. Okay, we're going to cover all 4 sides. Okay, now I know that one side takes 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So make a cut there. Okay, so that will go on that side. And I know these other sides, I believe, are 6. They're a little bit smaller, so we're going to go ahead and cut 6. Okay, so we're to the point where we're going to add this decorative fabric to the box, and I'm going to get an idea of where it's going to hang on the edges. And I'm going to hold it down, flip this back, because this fabric's very lovely for this use. And just going to put a little dot of glue on each little medallion here. And then flip it back. And that gives me my start, my base, where I know if I can do this correctly, they'll all be in alignment. Turn it around, and I'm going to flip this all the way back. And here we go. This is where we are. Oh, that's getting so pretty. Next thing is to attach the music box. I've got the kind that has an 18 music note box with a key. And so what I'm going to do is place the box in where the hole is. And to help guide you, this fabric was nice because it left a very nice keyhole. Push the key through the hole. I'm going to twist that in till it meets the box. No more twisting unless you want it to sing. And then I'm going to push it up flush against the back of the box. So just a tiniest bit of glue just to hold it in place. And there we go. We've got our music box installed. One more thing to do. Let's look it over. I would like to put feet on this, and I came up with a really interesting, easy to do solution. Little round furniture pads, and they're stick on, and they just lift the box a little bit off the surface, so you might get nicer resonance from the music box itself. And also it just looks nice, so I just kind of measure away from the edge, place. The music box is attached and the key's in its place, and I'm going to add a little piece of ribbon so that we can open up the lid a little better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the top of the lid, and it's about 12, put a spot there in the 6, just right about there. And I'm going to take a piece of ribbon. I'm going to go with black satin. It doesn't have to be black satin, it can be whatever you have kicking around. And I'm going to put just a little teeny bit of glue right where that mark was. Just a little bit. And I'm going to take the ribbon and come from the back and push forward so that the glue really adheres to the ribbon. And then hold it down for a minute, pull off excess. And then when that's dry, which it looks like it is, I take another piece of glue, a little bit, just enough to hold the two ribbons together, and fold the ribbon over on itself, match that up. The ribbon is attached. We're going to cut off the extra frayed edge. And now I have a nice little spot to grab to open the lid. Isn't that pretty? Well, hi, you showed up, huh? Yes, we've been doing a quiet project today. We made music boxes. You like that? Yeah? That's the one. Is that your favorite? This is the one we made today. Yeah. And that one plays a song that I think of you. Oh, Danny boy, but no, oh, outro boy, I love you so. Yes, I do. So if you liked what you've seen here today, Outro likes it, don't you? Then give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and see what you can do with your own music boxes. What do we say now?
See you next time.